Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm super excited to be filming this video today because this is a topic that I am super passionate about. Today I'm going to be talking about how to start your online store, online business. If you're new here, my name is Farida if you don't know me already, and I am 23 years old, and I'm proud to say that I am a business owner at 23. So my business is Own the Trend. It's an online store. I'm gonna link it down below, and I'm also gonna show you guys what my Instagram looks like right here. And I've been doing this business for 2 years now, so I want to give you guys a little bit of a background on how I started this business before I get right into the video, so that you know kind of where I'm coming from. I started this business with my husband, and when we started this business he was studying for his pharmacy board exam, and I was in my last semester in university. We were kind of obsessed with the idea of entrepreneurship. It's always been in my head, I feel, ever since I was young, that I love entrepreneurship and I find the topic very interesting. But going back to how we started Own the Trend is me and my husband, we were spending a lot of time together. Basically, this was before we were engaged, and we were like, hey, you know, we're watching so much Shark Tank, why don't we start our own business? And then, you know, time goes on, and I mean, it's a very long story. I would probably go into it in a different video, but 2 years later we are here. We've narrowed it down to sunglasses and jewelry, which is gold-plated jewelry, and we are making around this month, actually December, we started making around 5 figures a month. I think that we're doing pretty well. I mean, it has been 2 years and we've made a lot of mistakes, and we've learned from those mistakes. Okay, so now that we spoke about how I started my business, let's talk about how you can start your business. So starting your own business has to be broken down into several departments. The first thing is write a business plan. Now, when I say write a business plan, I mean write a brief business plan. Honestly, do not spend too much time on this because I think you're not gonna end up sticking to it. Don't be frustrated. That is completely normal. Nothing is going to go like you plan it to. Let me tell you that right now. Nothing is gonna be a smooth road. It's not gonna go exactly how you plan it, and that is okay. I would say just kind of figure out what you want to sell. Honestly, that is the main thing. Just figure out what you want to sell. After that, figure out where you want to sell it. If you want to do an online store, a very popular platform that everybody is using now, even the big businesses are using this platform, is Shopify. Register on Shopify because that is the best user-friendly platform that you can possibly come across when it comes to e-commerce. You also need to figure out logistics, so how you're going to ship the products. This is very important because you need to see, are you going to ship it only locally? So for me, that would be Canada, or do I want to ship worldwide? Again, logistics is a whole nother video that I can talk about, because until this day, I think logistics is the #1 issue that business owners or e-commerce business owners face. It is so difficult to, you know, have your logistics packed down and have it be, you know, running smoothly. It's very difficult. And also figure out the laws that you need to abide by. So you need to register your business. Here in Canada, you just kind of register online. You register as an e-commerce business and you choose what type you want, a limited liability or corporation or whatever, and you register online, and then you get your business number emailed to you so that you can file for taxes and all of that. But I know that if you're in the US, it's a bit different because you need to get a seller's permit. So whatever country you're in, whatever state, province, whatever city you're in, make sure you're figuring out the laws that you need to stick to with that city first before you start. So a question that is very common is, how do I get the funds to start my business? Now, when me and Adham started, I sold my camera that I wasn't using because I actually started YouTube 6 years ago, and then I stopped for a few years. So I decided I don't need my big camera anymore, so I sold it. I sold it for $300, and Adham sold his old laptop for $300, and that is how we got the money. Now, you can start with any amount. Honestly, you can start with any amount. What I would say is buy inventory. So whatever you want to sell. For me, we sell, let's say we started with accessories. Now this is Own the Trend, and my earrings as well. I would say start with maybe like 2 or 3 styles. You can buy 1 or 2 of each style, and then with the profits that you get from these styles, you just, you know, fuel it back into the company and then purchase more inventory, fuel it back into the company, purchase more inventory, and that's how it is. So that is how you fuel your business at the beginning. I would not recommend going full-time with your business from the very start unless you have some type of groundbreaking product like drop shipping, you figured out, you know, the trending product on Amazon. That is not this video because I did not figure that out. I'm talking about a long-term plan. This is not a quick fix. This is not a quick success. This is, you need to work hard and you need to fuel back into your company until you get there, and that might take years. So not to discourage you, but it's worth it at the end. It's 2 years now, and now I'm able to go full-time, but before that I still had to work my job. I still had to have some other type of income for me to, you know, be able to sustain a living. Start with whatever amount. You can start with $50, you can start with $100. Save up for it and start with whatever amount you're comfortable with. Buy inventory with that amount, whether it's 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces, whatever you can afford, and then with your profits, invest that back into the company, and that way you grow and you grow your inventory and you order more. So next is marketing. So marketing is a huge part of a business. Again, if you guys want me to make a whole video just on marketing, I will, but I want to touch on like quick points in this video so that it's super quick and easy for you to follow. When it comes to products and e-commerce, Instagram is your best friend. For us with our business, we rely heavily on Instagram, Facebook, influencers. So these are the main sources of marketing that we like to focus on, and they have brought us the most results. So especially influencers actually have brought us the most results when it comes to traffic, when it comes to followers, when it comes to sales. That has been the most effective way that we are able to market our product, so I swear by that for sure. Now, me and Adham did not do influencer marketing at the very beginning, keep that in mind, but we worked our way up to it and it has made the biggest difference. When it comes to our business, it was like night and day. The second thing when it comes to marketing is Instagram ads and Facebook ads. Now, these are paid ads that you do on Instagram and Facebook, and they are now, I believe, interlinked because Facebook bought Instagram. So these ads, again, are an amazing way to target people, especially in your local area. What I would suggest with Instagram ads and Facebook ads is do not put a lot of keywords. So I feel like what people do, or what they're kind of used to doing, is, let's say I'm trying to advertise accessories. I'm putting in everything. Like, what is my ideal customer? I'll put in online shopping, I'll put in accessories, I'll put in fashion, jewelry, I'll put in gold, silver, like so many keywords that I can target, right? But because I do A/B testing and I do it with a small budget, so I like to test different keywords against each other. If you have extra time, I 100% would get a book about Google Ads and read about it. Do not go into Google Ads if you don't know how to use it, because Google will suck your money out of your wallet very quickly. So I would say the top 3 when it comes to marketing is influencers, Instagram and Facebook ads, and Google Ads. Okay, so now you have your business, you have your products, and you've set up your Shopify store and you've registered your business, and then you started marketing. You set up your Instagram account, your Facebook account. Honestly, I would set up an account in whatever social media platform you can, and you've started advertising, etc, etc. So the next topic is how to find your suppliers, how to find your products. Honestly, when it comes to clothing, so I'm talking to you about a product that is not clothing, because when it comes to clothing, I think it's a whole nother ball game. You should not follow what I'm saying. When it comes to clothing, you should research trade shows, you should search up wholesalers in your country, you should go look at the clothing, you should test out the quality of the clothing, and you should put it in the washer. There's just, sampling is very important when it comes to clothing, because you want to make sure that the fit is right. If it's not, then people are not going to come back and buy from you. We started with Alibaba. So Alibaba is a very well-known website. I think everybody can just register on there, like make an account, and you can start looking at suppliers instantly, manufacturers from China, anywhere in Asia. There's Japan, there's India, there's Indonesia. All these countries, the manufacturers will open up a store on Alibaba so that they can reach stores that are, you know, abroad or not in their country. So Alibaba is such a great tool. But when I tell you Alibaba, I'm kind of telling you like jump in the sea and try to find a good fish between millions of little fishies. So it's not that easy when I say Alibaba. I mean, you probably didn't even need me to just tell you go look at Alibaba, right? Thing with Alibaba is you need to make sure you are ordering samples. Make sure you are finding quality that you would buy for the price that you want to sell it at. This is very important because if you yourself will not buy it, then your customer most probably will not purchase it either. With these accessories, I made sure that before we started selling these, that I was sleeping with them, that I was showering with them, that I was wearing them all the time. Like, I made sure that with these accessories, I have tested it to make sure that this quality is great. Sampling is so key. Once you find a good manufacturer, so some things that you can look at, and again, I can do a separate video on this, but some things that you can look at when searching for a manufacturer on Alibaba is ratings, reviews. A lot of people will write reviews and kind of post pictures of what they had bought from this manufacturer. Look at the years that they've been operating for. There's gold supplier, so always make sure you're looking for a gold supplier. You know, if you guys again want me to go deep into this, I 100% will, but Alibaba is a great place to look for manufacturers. Keep in mind it's not the only place. So there are also trade shows, there are online trade shows that you can attend. Now, another point that I would like to mention when we're on the topic of manufacturers is you want to make sure that you are really researching your market. Even if there are other people out there selling that product, do not be discouraged, but make sure you are able to offer something different. Guarantee something to your customer. We are guaranteeing trend and quality. You can guarantee good service, you can guarantee quality, you can guarantee something different. If you are designing, then you can guarantee your unique design, and that is how you know that you will succeed, is when you offer your customer something that your competitor cannot offer. Now, when you start your own business, you have to find time to spend on this business. I would say allocate a few hours allocate a few hours a day to your business. You have to find time to spend on it so that it grows. There has to be a hustle. There has to be somebody that makes the calls, that is pitching the business, that is, you know, learning the market and educating themselves and going out there and seeing what's trendy and seeing where people are shopping now. Are they shopping on Instagram Shop? Are they using Facebook Shop? Or is it like what are people shopping on right now? You have to be flexible and you have to be up to date and knowledgeable when it comes to the market. The last thing is branding. So branding is very important, especially when it comes to an online store, because the first 3 seconds of when they see your store, that's how they will judge you. How we created our branding kit, as I said, was we picked around 5 or 6 colors. We picked 2 or 3 fonts that we always go with. No matter what we're doing, we always go with these fonts. And we did kind of like a mood board where we curated a bunch of pictures of how we wanted our Instagram to look like, so that we are able to kind of stick with a theme and stick with branding. Make sure that that is reflected onto your website so that people are, you know, able to recognize that this is your brand and that this is your website. Next, I want to talk about product pictures. So product pictures are very important because this is what people are basing their opinion off of when it comes to, you know, buying your products. So I think photography is everything when it comes to how well your product is selling. Number one, I want to tell you that usually whatever manufacturer you are buying from, they will be able to provide you with a product picture. Most probably they will offer you this product picture for free if they don't have a product picture to offer you. Number one is you can have your own photo shoot in daylight, just across like a white background, and you can have your friends, or it doesn't even have to be a white background, just whatever goes with the theme of your website. If the theme of your website is like black and dark and whatever, then you 100% go with that, go with a dark background. But you can have your friends model the product and use those as product pictures. Now, I want you to remember that the idea of a product picture is as long as the customer can see the product. They can, you know, kind of see all angles of the product. They can see, you know, little details about it. That's what's important. So I've been seeing a lot of e-commerce websites not even using just a product picture of literally just the product sitting on a white background. I've been seeing them on models. I've been seeing them on, you know, nature, on rocks, on a street, on whatever it is. I can go on and on about this topic because this is something that I'm very passionate about. I'm very passionate about learning more and more to do with, you know, starting your own business and how to maintain your own business. This video is 100% just about how to get started and how to get going. I could do a whole video on how to grow your business, how to grow your team, how to grow your branding, and how to pivot when something comes in your way or an obstacle comes in your way and you want to pass it. So let me know if you guys have any questions. I would be so happy to answer them below, and I would be so happy to do a part 2 of this video that talks more in detail about one of these topics that I have mentioned. Please let me know which topic you would like me to do that on. I mean, I'm doing these videos for you guys, so I want to do what you're most interested in. If you are not subscribed, then please subscribe to my channel and like this video if you found it helpful. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.